So it has been a solid 2 years since I last filmed a What's on My iPhone. My phone has made some upgrades, I've made some upgrades. I figured, let's go through it together and I can show you what is currently on my iPhone, how I have it set up, how I have optimized it, I guess, to use manifestation and the law of attraction, something to just kind of act as like a vision board on my phone. So starting of course with the lock screen, this time I've kept it quite simple, just with a regular old background. This is a photo that I found on Pinterest. I've always had collages, but I feel like this is just a little bit more calming. I still love them, but I think right now this is just what I wanted. I have the moon phases just because I think it's kind of hippie and kind of fun. I have the Spotify widget, which is literally my favorite thing to have on my lock screen because no matter what I'm doing throughout the day, I can tap on that and I can go into Spotify without even having to like unlock my phone. And then I have the temperature widget, just because it's good to know. I was actually at the river yesterday, which is like my go-to outside spot, my little safe space out of the house. And it's actually so much nicer today, so I should have gone today. And now we're on the first home page. I actually don't know what this page is called, but we're gonna swipe over to the left. Right up at the top here, I have my Notion linked. So this says jump back into grocery list, dashboard, YouTube schedule. These are my most used Notion pages. And I have multiple Notion widgets because I use it so much for so many different things. I have a tour of my Notion in my organization video that I uploaded earlier this year. I'll link it up in the little eye, but I just find it super helpful having that there. I also have below it a Pinterest widget. So this changes every single day. I get a new photo. This photo I believe is from my Cultivating My Dream Life Pinterest board. I'm gonna definitely link my Pinterest down below if you guys want to check it out. If you see any photos that you want for your phone, then they're all gonna be there. Then I have calendar and my little battery percentage. Swiping back over to the first homepage, I have up at the top here a date widget. I just think it's cute that it changes every day. All of the widgets that I do have on my phone are in this same color palette and I think it's adorable. I love the pink. But this page being the first, it has all of my most used apps. So I have settings, photos, camera, calendar, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and Goodreads. So I have like my basic stuff and then I have my socials. I also have two widgets from my Cultivating My Dream Life Pinterest board. So I have one signifying travel. It's a plain window. It's super aesthetic, signifying adventure. And then below it, I have a photo of a van. I really want to do van life. I think it's such an amazing way to travel the continent that you're on and kind of bring your home with you. I think as a homebody, that literally just feels like the dream. Definitely within my 10-year plan, I want to be doing van life. And I guess we'll talk about the bottom bar as well. I have literally the basics that are on your phone to begin with. Phone, Safari, messages, and then I added Spotify. But then swiping to the right, I have another Pinterest photo. This, I believe, is from my energy board, which is essentially just all of the things that I think are pretty. And being that this page is my kind of content page where I have all of my editing stuff, I wanted the photo to feel very creative and artsy. So I have Preview, which is how I plan out my Instagram feed. I really like this app because you can move things around if you want to see what they look like in different configurations. I know most people don't care about feeds anymore, but I kind of still do. Then I have Lightroom, which is where I edit all of my photos. I just use the free version. I edit all of my thumbnail photos in this as well. I think it's just by far the best editing app. I use it literally all the time. Then I have YouTube Studio, which shows me all of my analytics and projections and all of that kind of stuff. Super helpful if you have a YouTube channel. Then I have the Canon Connect app. This is what I use to take my self-portrait photos, or just any photos for that matter, thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. But it basically turns my phone into a remote, so I can have a little button on my screen and and it triggers the camera. Super helpful for content if you don't have someone to help you. YouTube and social media is most of the time a one-person job, but you're doing the job of like 5. Anyway, to the side here, I have a photo of the 1 million YouTube plaque because it's just representing my goals, my dream in life to do content and grow a platform. I think it's just really exciting. And I think it's just kind of fun having it there. I don't really care if I get to 1 million, but it's just representing success to me. Then I have Snapseed, which is another editing app, but they have this expand feature where you can basically extend a photo if it's cropped too small, or if the framing was a little bit off, you can kind of drag it up and then it makes the photo bigger. So that has definitely come in handy quite a few times. Then I have Gmail, which of course goes with the content. You have to respond to a lot of emails. Then I have Notes and my Notion, and then a little calendar because I like to check my calendar so much when I'm planning content. Then swiping to the right again, this is my health page. So it's all about health and wellness, and I just think it's really cool because we have a period tracking widget. I use the Clue app to track my cycle, which this isn't sponsored at all. I just really like it. And I have a couple different medications that I have to take at different points in my cycle because of my premenstrual dysphoric disorder. I have content about that on my channel if you're wondering what that's all about. But basically, this is a lifesaver. I literally cannot recommend this enough. If you have a period, try this app, or any tracking app for that matter. I'm sure they're all pretty much the same. But this actually works with widget, and you can have a countdown for your period. Kind of fun, kind of helpful, kind of depressing. I like having a countdown there, quite helpful as well. But kind of going along with the theme of cycles and periods and being a woman, I have the phases of the moon up at the top because girly things. I have this quote that says, "Every experience is working in my favor." I feel like this just spoke to me this year. I think every experience that you go through is teaching you something. It's bringing something else into your life. It's clearing out what's not meant for you. So I just like to have that here. I feel like it kind of ties in with mental health, so I liked having it on this page. But I have the Clue app, which, as I mentioned, is my period tracking app. I have reminders because sometimes for my different medications, I set reminders so I know what I'm doing, what I need to do. Below, I have an app called The Pattern, which is basically like astrology, personality charts. I don't know. It's cute because it gives you daily affirmations. My daily vibe for this Thursday, it says, "This is a great opportunity to look at how your relationship values are supporting you to develop closeness and trust in your connections. Depending on your situation, you might repress the urge to find a partner because it makes you..." Oh shit, this is exposing me. But it will likely just increase your longing. But I have never been so called out. If you've denied this part of yourself, it's important that you accept it. Otherwise, you'll feel like something is missing from your life. We don't need to talk about that any further. And then it also is giving me a world update. For the past couple of days, there's been an energy promoting healing thoughts and conversations. I actually feel like this is so true. I've been talking with a couple of my close friends about just the different seasons of life that we're in and how things are evolving. But that is that app. It's actually scarily accurate. I've gotten so many of my friends to download it, and every single time they're a little bit freaked out because it's so spot on. Anyway, and then I have the health app, and below that I have a photo that I found on Pinterest yet again of this girl doing like a Pilates workout because I'm on my fitness journey. I'm having so much fun with fitness, and this is just kind of a cute way to remind me of that. And swiping to the right yet again, this is my fun page. This is my shopping page. I have been definitely using this a little bit too much recently. I've been really wanting to treat myself, apparently. But I just have some aesthetic photos on this page. This cute photo of like a comfy set. I have two kind of naturey photos that I just thought were really pretty. But these are all of my shopping apps. So I have Urban Outfitters, which I mostly use for getting like home decor stuff on. Sometimes I find nice tops on there. I have Sephora, which is by far my most used app right now. I've been spending way too much money on Sephora lately. It's not good for my bank account, but very good for my soul. Then I have Free People, which unfortunately, because I'm in Canada, I can't actually buy from because I will get so much duty. but I really like going on the app just for like outfit inspiration and style inspiration because I absolutely love Free People. I just think everything they create is so cute. It's very much my style. But then beside that, I have Depop because pretty much whenever I need something new, I go to Depop first because I want to try to buy secondhand if I can. It's also so much more affordable most of the time, and it's so great. I found so many really great pieces on Depop. Then I have Lululemon, which is definitely my favorite activewear. I have Amazon, which is kind of an illness. I go on there way too much and search for things that I probably don't need. And then I have Aerie, which is by far the best for like comfy loungewear, underwear, all that kind of stuff. So that is what is on my iPhone. I kept it very simple. I like just having it clean, minimalistic, simple. It's easy to find everything. Oh, and then lastly, we need to talk about my phone case, which is actually from Amazon, believe it or not. It is so cute. It's this kind of oil pastel print. It actually looks kind of like 3D and it looks like it's in the sun all the time. It's so pretty. I saw Kennedy Walsh with this on her phone and I immediately tracked it down because I wanted it, and it was so affordable. It was like $11 on Amazon. So great. Really protective too. But that is everything that is on and in my iPhone. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it gave you a couple new ideas. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you would like to stay for some more videos. Here's my Instagram as well if you would like to see more content from me. And until next time, I will talk to you in my next video.